Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity's Skyblock Expert Mode. I did a little crafting off screen. I got the vats going so I could get rocket fuel, which you definitely need because in order to make any of the Mine Factory Reloaded machines, you need rocket fuel to get the plastic. Yep, right there. It's simple enough. Redstone, gunpowder from Pooch. Pooch is just bioorganic stuff and sugar. Now after I run that all out, which I think is already, yeah, it's done. Next I'm going to start working on fire water. It's not going to be something that I keep going constantly, but it will be one of those things that I'll try and have going long enough to get power from it. I've got the other two Ender IO machines going. Let's see how this is going. Awesome. I've been doing a lot with Agri-craft as well. These are niter wart spores, and these have all been populating. See, these are almost full 10-10-10s, so hopefully 10-9-10? Yeah, 10-9-10. But that's an improvement. Any improvement's a good improvement. Unfortunately, these ones you can actually bone meal, so that mob farm might have to get turned back on pretty soon. I built this because I have I'm trying to get the mushroom spores, and in order to get those you need a dark room. I don't know why the mycelium isn't spreading. Maybe another ancient spore. Oh yeah, there's different animal baits in this pack I didn't know about until I was looking up how to make a fruit bait or something like that. So now we've got cows and a sheep. Everything's going fantastic. But I'll be right back once I've got something else going on. Alright, after a lot of tinkering around with things, I decided to go with a wood farm because these Agri-craft crops do not interact with the Mine Factory Reloaded machines. And right now, I am hurting for power to keep this going. I mean, it's just barely gone anywhere. But I figure if I put in another water wheel, I might be able to change that. So I'm going to get to work on that, and hopefully that'll speed this up to the point where it can actually keep up. And then from there, I'm going to put a electric furnace or something over here to smelt all of the logs into charcoal, and then I'm going to put it all into a solid fueled firebox, probably, it could be right here. That won't interfere with this cable. But yeah, I'm going to get to work on that. Shouldn't take me too long. Oh, and I have put a little bit of thought into fire water, and that's why I'm growing these cinder pearl crops. The only thing is that I would have to do that by hand, because you can't seem to automate any of the Agri-craft crops. Well, I suppose I could with an autonomous activator, but that's a story for a different day. Alright, well I'll be back once I got that going. Alright, I've got everything I need to set up the boiler, except for fluid ducts. Unless they're in my bag. They're not. Well, they're not hard to make. Temperate, I just need 2 copper glass, hardened glass. Simple enough. Was it 2? No, it's 1 glass. Roll those quick. I have this all set up right over here. The tree farm is kinda slow. Why did it get turned? Oh, the strange things that happen. There we go. Now it's facing the right way. And this should be done. Yep. Do that. And these recipes are fairly simple. Furnace, bricks, fire charge, steel plates, which are of course rolling machine for steel. Did have to make a rolling machine, but whatever, it's fine. I'll probably end up using it more later. Alright, now that's getting water. This will be accepting charcoal. Fortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of iron. So, but now the coal or charcoal should start filing in, filling up with water, and eventually it'll start heating up. Now, I gotta make some steam engines. Since it's only a 333, I'm gonna go with I'll go with 3 industrial steam engines. I just have to figure out how I'm applying the redstone to them. Yeah, that'll work. That acts as an active redstone signal, I believe. So, at least I hope they're in this. Industrial. Intricate steel gears. Ouch. How about commercial? It's alright. I'm gonna just start making these right now and come back when I've got them a little bit farther. Alright, I got the ore washing plant up as well as the thermal centrifuge. I did a little over here. I got the squeezer going. I can't remember what was right there. Oh, it was the furnace. I got 2 of these industrial steam engines, and that's, honestly, it goes as fast as everything I'm running. Like, I've occasionally been putting cobblestone into the magma crucible just to use excess power. And the tree farm is keeping up excellently. It's about even with how much it takes out and how much actually gets sent over to here. Getting pretty close to having it all the way full. Oh yeah, and I made this in case I, die a few more times or anything like that. But let's see, ore washing plant holds 8,000 millibuckets. So, oh, that's convenient. And I'm pretty sure it's 1 for 1. Oh, and I can just keep that. Well, I'll fill it back up. This takes a while. I might want to get my hazmat suit on now. For some reason, the mob farm hasn't been working lately, and I don't know why. It's been slightly concerning. Yep. Purified crushed uranium, tiny pile of lead dust, and stone dust. Let's see. Am I doing it in the wrong order? Yes, I am. Yep. I wonder if this is going to be enough power. Needs to get up to 3,000 heat, so I'll be back when it either tops out on power or it starts working. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. No. It's the other way around. I was right the first time. Because if you use this, you get 2 of the small piles and 5 of the 235. And that needs to just go back up. What I want to get it for is the next tier jetpack, the hardened one. Doesn't look that hard. I mean, this is simple enough recipe. But these, right there, uranium 238. I need 2 of them, but I'm going to process a whole hell of a lot of them. I've already got 4 of them. I'm going to just go ahead, that. I don't know if these will cause radiation poisoning, but I'm not really concerned about it. I'm just gonna leave them because I really don't see myself using it since we don't get ores. Actually, we use the powdered ones that we get through this method. A little bit of gold. Awesome. And since I'm doing it that way, I probably won't get any more piles of lead dust. So I can just go ahead and chuck that and scrap it. I did get the cinder pearl seeds all the way up to 10, 10, 10s. And they're over with the rest of the resource crops that are just ready to go. So now I've got redstone, lapis, iron, and blaze powder. I haven't been doing much aside from just harvesting these two lately, and I'm about to stop harvesting the cinder pearls as well because 36 blaze powder every time. I've got, well, that makes just almost 3.5 stacks. So I'm gonna get a bunch of int bars smelted up. Must have missed one. Yep, right there. This has been pretty helpful for iron, but I feel like I could get more if I did a second row. Not sure if I'll do that. I still gotta come up with a way of getting plentiful seeds. Suppose I can chuck those in there to start. And that'll give me 280 seed oil. This mob farm is really concerning me because it's not working anymore. Maybe I'll have to relog. Yeah, I think I will, and then see how it goes. Alright, I relog and the mob spawner's still not working. But it did give me time to get all of the parts for this. Oh, what's the... Really? Oh, yeah, it's armored. So, I have to do that. Can't tell you how many different times I've played, and I always forget that part. This is bronze, which is not craftable, I guess. Joy, unless it's just a recipe that, no? Try it in the alloy smelter? Nope. Apparently you cannot armor it past that level. Can you do this one? No. No. Nope. I guess we're just going without armor then. It's not like we have too many mobs running around anyways. Now this can hold 400,000 RF, which is just insanely better. And our power is still keeping up. I've had this running, melting down cobblestone for a while. Yeah, 21 so far. That's charged up. I'm gonna have to work on getting some better armor for the rest of me, because that does not make me feel comfortable. But there was one thing I was gonna check back here. Might want to build a platform. I'm gonna reset these fans in case they're what's doing it. And then I'll give it a little bit of time, come back, and see if that's done it. Alright, I'm up to 5 stacks of that. Now I'm gonna... how do I want to do this? I'll be back. This is gonna require a little bit of tinkering. it doesn't look like the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. Now all I have to do is harvest soybeans, throw them into there, it'll get cycled through, come back up and around, get cycled through again, and then we have our soy milk and firm tofu. And what I want to start making is, oh, what is it called? Is it beef Wellington? I've got to get spinach, and dough is just salt, flour, and water. Flour's easy enough. I can do rice or wheat. I've already got wheat. That's 10-10-10, so I'm just going to keep going with that. Maybe I can get a batch going right now. That brought me up to 51. Mortar and pestle. I have somewhere. Oops. Oh, it's just 3 stone and a stick. I put octadics in the sag mill and the alloy furnace. Alright, 50 flour. Now what else do I need? I'll need spinach, but that comes later. Mixing bowl. What in the world? Irrigation channel. I don't know what that's for. And where'd that other stick go? Right there. Alright. And I think I'll put these in here for now. And I may have freed up enough space so I can put these back where they belong. Yep. Alright, what else do I need? I need salt. Just water and pot. I wonder. Nope, I don't have any left in there. But could just, yeah, I'll do that. There it is. Because I know that I get the bottles back from this. Oh, that only did half of them. I can deal with that. And go over to my water source. Sorry if this is a little bit grindy, guys. I haven't really looked at any of this, like, in depth. Uh-oh. Put the flour away. Put the bronze away. And put the wheat away. And I think a pot is just some iron. Oops. 4 iron and a stick. Or was that copper? Yeah, I could use copper. That's awesome. Alright, that did not give me the glass bottles back, so I'm going to have to come up with some sort of contraption to fill up water buckets and craft them with the pot. I might have another one of these auto workbenches, and if not, they're not exactly expensive. Yep, I don't have one. So, it's been a while. The auto workbench. Oh yeah, it's just 2 stone gears. Simple enough. And is there a way to get sticks better? Block cutting machine. I'm not worried about it. Since I've gotten to the point where I've got the six planks with the sawmill for each wood. It's not really that big of a deal anymore. Alright, well I'm going to set up this contraption and then I'll be back. Alright guys, I did a few things. Let's see, that's charging back up. I've been just doing a bunch of things with the laser. I've done a lot of alloys. I hooked this chest up directly to the output from the smeltery, just to save me a little bit of time running back and forth. I finally got these niter wort seeds up to 10-10-10s. So now I can get a whole row of them. I did this so that I'd be producing salt and fresh water, so that I can just very easily come over to there, grab a stack of each. I do have to manually flip-flop them because I didn't want to build an entirely new aqueous accumulator just to, do that. And over here, I finally went ahead and got a sludge boiler down there so that, the sludge is actually going somewhere. We're getting quite a bit, but there's always going to be a lot of this 3-1 coarse dirt, but you get mycelium, clay, gravel's usually good, sand. You could always throw peat into a generator, and I put in this steam oven, which will draw steam directly from your boiler, which is pretty awesome. So now that's full up. This has got almost 9 stacks of charcoal, and it seems like with the sludge boiler, this runs a little bit faster and cuts down the trees a little bit faster too. I've got glowstone placed kind of sporadically around it to try and keep the trees growing a little bit shorter, as well as keep them confined a little bit and eliminate most of the spawning area. I think I'm going to install journey map or something like that, just because, as you can see, there's still spawnable areas, so I want to be able to see on the map if there's something getting near me. I know it kind of goes against the idea for expert mode, but I don't care, and I don't think most people will care. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end off the episode. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.